final cup on a soaking wet Adria Karting Raceway. The end of lap number 7. Gustafsson briefly, very briefly led this race. Thompson, meanwhile, has got past Edgar. The first Englishman is now Harry. Edgar off the podium. Patterson, Forza Racing teammate, P13. Into the hairpin. Gustafsson down the inside, will again take the lead. Can Buttigieg respond on the exit? Harry Thompson gets a good run also. Leaves his countryman. Johnny just a little bit behind. Then it's Sass, Fusco, Coluccio now up into P7. There's Fusco going through. The white bodywork, the LKE powered. Tony Kart for the driver from Naples. Giuseppe in P6, one spot, head of Coluccio, who's reeling in not only his countryman Fusco, but also the leaders. The fastest driver on the track from grid number 22 will be on the tail of this group before too long. Luigi Coluccio comes across the line in P7. He's just got past Zane Melody from Barbados. Sagrera and Alex Catalyst from Singapore rounds out the 10. Thompson on the back of Buttigieg. Gustafsson now. The Swede finally cements first spot. And he's pulling away. Thompson will try the outside line. Watch Harry get the run on the exit. Buttigieg struggling for traction. And Thompson goes by. Buttigieg into third spot. Edgar, can he get back on the podium? Can it be two English drivers? Or will the Russians split them? Alexei's done a great job so far, but he's in third place and under siege. This is half race distance. The junior final of the WSK Final Cup here at Adria Karting Raceway in Italy. So Gustafsson for the Tony Kart Racing team. Thompson for Ricky Flynn Motorsport. Buttigieg for Baby Race. Edgar for Forza Racing up the inside of the Russian. Buttigieg is now off the podium. The Englishman Edgar up into third. The Englishmen they now run second and third. But Victor Gustafsson with the fastest lap has got 1.7 seconds on the rest of the field. What an awesome drive from Victor Gustafsson. Qualified way down the field in qualifying with a problem. And he now leads the final. No one would have thought that, least of all him, after qualifying on Friday night. Edgar in third spot. There's Buttigieg. Fusco now under attack from Coluccio. Just ahead of them, the German Hugo Sass. Hugo in the 351 car. The Pirelli-powered CRG. In fact, the first non-vortex power plant. Hugo doing a great job in P5. But he needs to get a move on because the two Italians are chasing him. There's Coluccio. He's got past Fusco from grid number 22. Luigi now up into position number 6. Hugo Sass, the German, in dismal conditions here at Adria Karting Raceway. It may be the finest kart racing circuit in the world, but short of building a roof over the entire complex, there's nothing we can do about the weather. Buttigieg down the inside of Edgar. Watch Hugo Sass in the CRG, tries to capitalise. Buttigieg and Edgar go side by side. Victor Gustafsson from Sweden has now got 2.3 seconds on the rest of the field. An awesome drive from the Tony Kart pilot. Thompson in second spot. Then it's Buttigieg, this battle for the final step of the podium. Edgar Coluccio around the outside of Hugo Sass. Can't make it stick. The German almost makes contact with Edgar. Wow, the German and the Englishman almost took themselves out. Coluccio, watch that. Can he capitalise? Can he get past the German? That was nearly a huge moment. Different lines coming onto the straight, sure, but there was just millimetres in it between the CRG of Haas and Edgar, and Coluccio has now got past the German. What a drive up into P5 for Luigi Coluccio from grid number 22. Meanwhile, Victor Gustafsson doing a superb job. Let's give him some credit. He also started from grid number 13 as well. They always say rain is the great equaliser, and you're seeing why. Has this kid got talent or what? Victor Gustafsson, the Vortex-powered Tony Kart, 3-1-2. Onto the straight. We wait for Thompson. The gap last time, 2.8 seconds. Here comes Harry. He's in second. It's out to 3.6 seconds. If it wasn't for the rain falling here at Adria, Victor Gustafsson would be on fire. He is destroying the rest of the field here. Thompson in second, Brijan in third, Edgar fourth, Coluccio 5. Then it's Sass, Fusco, Maloney, Sagrera, and Dane Bastian Bus rounds out the 10. Edgar and Brijan trade positions one more time. There is the race leader, Victor Gustafsson, from grid number 13, from a lot further back than that. After qualifying on Friday night, he was quite dejected. But wow, he is about to make up for it in the best possible way. The gap, 3.6 seconds last time. He did a 1:05.38. Only the front 5 drivers are under the 1:06. He looks behind him and says, where is everyone? Well, there's Harry. There's Brijan. Coluccio now up into P4. An incredible drive from grid number 22. I cannot imagine how nervous his parents, Sasa and Laura, are watching on live on WSK.it. Their boy has come from grid number 22, and he's still got 3 laps to get up onto the podium. The Birillard Junior team, run by former European champion and Jordan Formula One driver Giorgio Panton, are watching on his boy up into P4. You're watching on screen now Victor Gustafsson from Sweden with 3.7 seconds over Harry Thompson. Over the ripple strip he goes. He doesn't want to make a mistake, but he's got this Tony Kart hooked up and flying here in Italy. Two laps now remain for Sweden's Victor Gustafsson. Already with one eye on next year's World Championships, which will be held at the Kristianstad circuit in Sweden. What a fantastic way to finish the season for the young Swede. The gap, 4.3 seconds. Thompson is in second. Brijan, Alexi, the Russian, is in third, but he is being caught by Luigi Coluccio. A lap and a half now remains for Victor Gustafsson. Goes up towards the Vega sweeper. Fittingly using the Vega wet tyres in dismal conditions here in Adria for the second to last time. Still minimal steering input. Lets the car do the work. Gets good traction out of the corners. Coming down through the Magny-Cours chicane for the second to last time. Comes onto the straight. In the dry, they're doing near on 120 k's an hour. Not quite that in these wet conditions, of course. There's Thompson, and there's Brijan in P3. Can he hold off the Italian, or will it be the Russian on the final step of the podium? Victor Gustafsson, 4.7 seconds from Thompson. Then it's Alexi Brijan. Coluccio in fourth. Edgar back to 5. Then it's Sass, Fusco, Maloney, Bus, and Javier Sagrera rounds out the top 10. Victor Gustafsson on his way to victory here at Adria Karting Raceway. The first round of the WSK Final Cup here in the pouring rain in northern Italy. He goes up through the Vega sweeper for the final time, has a quick look behind him. All the way back to Harry Thompson. Over the ripple strip into the hairpin for the final time. Who would have thought, after he qualified well down the field on Friday night, that the driver from Sweden, Victor Gustafsson, would win the junior final. Gustafsson takes the checkered flag with an awesome drive. Here comes Harry into second, and Coluccio on the very last corner. Has he got Brijan? Yes, the Italian from grid number 22 has taken third. Oh, wow, what a drive from both the race winner, Gustafsson. He won it by 6 seconds coming from grid number 13. The driver on screen has destroyed the rest of the juniors here in driving rain here in Italy. Thompson, a good result for him. He also came from far back on the grid 15 as well. Apologies for missing that, but he was up in the top 5 after just a few laps. Such is the Englishman's class. Coluccio from grid number 22 finishes third, but the day belongs to the Swede. Victor Gustafsson, an awesome drive to win here in the pouring rain, the junior final here this afternoon. Remember, we started the race with the pole sitter Dexter Patterson, who would ultimately go on to finish only 14th, crossing the line down in position number 28 after missing the start. We spoke about what a great year the Forza Racing team had. They were supposed to start on first and second on the grid. The race didn't quite pan out for Jamie Croxford team this time, but be assured they will be back. Edgar and Brijan put on a brilliant performance. Brijan, that was a brilliant drive. He does, disappointingly for him, finish one step off the podium, but he certainly announced his arrival as a star for 2018, finishing in P4, held off the challengers. And then Victor Gustafsson from grid number 13 had a couple of goes at taking the lead. Brijan did a superb job of defending, but ultimately couldn't hold off the driver from Sweden, Victor Gustafsson. Once he eventually did get by, Brijan drove away to take a sensational win. That was Edgar and Brijan. Brijan was certainly up for it today, going wheel to wheel with anybody who wanted to come and fight with him. The Russian did exactly that. Unfortunately misses out on the podium by just 0.1 of a second. But the checkered flag, and Victor Gustafsson wins by the length of the main straight. Thompson second, and Coluccio on the final corner takes position number 3.